Hey, it's Bob here, and today I'm gonna just sort of, I sent you an email earlier, Jason, and I want to talk a little bit about the aftercare follow-up program, something that when I was at your office, we talked about, and I thought that we were missing the boat on that is, one of the things that a lot of people tend to focus on, and it is great, is new patients all the time, but they do not so great of a job taking care of the ones that they already have, or the ones that have been satisfied and have had a good experience. And so what we want to do is we want to create a consistent follow-up program after our surgery. And based on whatever your CRM, and I think that you guys use Salesforce, when that person has had their surgery, we want to make sure that we're changing their tags to something like a surgery patient or an active patient, a referral campaign. So we want to see how they came in. If they came in from a consult off of a website, they should be tagged all of those different areas as they go through the process. And I don't know, you guys probably already have it set up like that, but I'll take a look at, see maybe if there's something that I can add to that or whatever. But so we want to change the tag to make sure that we know that those people are in a specific category within the practice. Then we want to add them to an aftercare follow-up sequence, and that's what this is, and I'm going to show you in a second. Number 4 is we want to integrate a mail lift program. And what mail lift is basically they take your list and they handwrite notes, and they send out a letter to, or a card or a birthday card or whatever you want to do. So it can be used to integrate with our automated sequence. So like day 1, you send out an email. Day 3, mail lift gets shot off an email, a fulfillment email, and then a note personalized from the doctor can get sent to them, maybe with a gift card or something like that, whatever it may be. But I just wanted to sort of throw that out there. I think that's quite important, giving that personalized touch. And then optional, if we want a logoed type of gift, maybe a nice gift that we want to give them after their surgery, so that if they're at home and it's sitting on their desk, or if it's sitting on their tables and they have family members coming over, or colleagues or friends or whatever it may be, it can be a centerpiece for them to talk about, and always sort of keep your name at the top of mind. So I'll just go through something. A little bit on the follow-up sequence. So we went through a little bit of this, add to the aftercare follow-up sequence. And so day 1, what we really need is basically a personalized video. It doesn't have to be, when I say personal, it doesn't have to be like Mr. or Mrs. Jones. It can be just a generic thank you email, and letting them know sort of that what's going on or what's happening or what they need to do going forward for their aftercare program. But a good personalized video that we can shoot in the office can be a minute long, doesn't have to be very lengthy, but something that's really personal, that can sort of keep you at the top of their mind. So day 1 is a personalized video. It can be you as a doctor, it can be an advocate, and then also a personal mailer that gets shot off. So that's the day 1 tasks. I've got day 5 in here, and we can change up these days if we want to have more frequency or less frequency, but I put in every 4 or 5 days, I put in a task that needs to go out. So day 5 is a phone call from one of the staff members. Day 9 is a survey campaign is what I thought. So we send them out a survey. How was your visit? How was the front desk? How was, all these different questions that we can ask them, and hopefully that they'll fill that out and maybe entice them to fill it out, because that's going to maybe set up some of the things and items that we want to do in here when we're going out and trying to gather testimonials or whatever. If we know that they've had a good experience, then we can kind of filter them through here and ask them, and it becomes more of a talking point for our phone call or our call center staff that they can talk about, and getting them in to do a testimonial video, or even writing us writing us a note for a testimonial, or going on Google and or Yelp or whatever it may be to write us a good review. And so, the day 9 would be a survey campaign, something that we would build and integrate with the Salesforce email follow-up sequence. Day 14 would be another email. Day 21 is another phone call. And so that phone call, let's say, hey, did you get our survey campaign? Or thank you for filling out that survey campaign. We really appreciate it. Day 28 is another email. Day 35, we're getting into another email. Day 42, we want to start to work on the referral calls, right? Talk a little bit about how they're going, how they're doing, that sort of thing. And now we want to start to push maybe getting some referrals out of them. And we can start this process in here, just depending. The callers really have to be good at kind of learning and knowing about that patient and seeing how good their experience is. And this is, you know, it doesn't have to follow in day 42, you got to ask for a referral. That's not what I'm talking about, is that in here somewhere we want to start to drop the hints that, hey, we're looking for referrals, or it'd be nice for you to sort of refer us to your friends and family. Do you know anybody that may want a consultation, or so on and so forth. Day 49, we could have an enter to win campaign. So now if we don't get them on a referral call, we can do a enter to win campaign. So we can do a gift draw every month or every 2 months or every quarter. And you know, for every person that they add in for a referral, or that they like and share our company on Facebook or on the social sites, they get a draw for, you know, a $250 gift basket or $500, whatever it is that you want to give. It's something that we'll have to figure out and that, you know, we'll talk about and do. Day 56, again, another email. Day 62, another email. Day 69 is a phone call. I put down here in day 28, this could be a personal video referral campaign. And so a video from the doctor or the advocate talking a little bit about, you know, if they've had because we'll know from here, from our survey campaign, we'll know from here with the call, and right here we want to start hitting them up for our referrals, right? And so we've got their survey, they've expressed interest. Day 21, we've got them on the phone, or we left them a message. Day 28, we're hitting them up with another personal video email. And so when we do this personal video referral email, what we want to do is we want to get them to click, and we want to get them down to a landing page. And in here, that landing page will be maybe, you know, enter your friends' names or emails, or click here to share it on your Facebook page, whatever it may be. And however I'm going to set that up, it really depends on the whole process, and that's something that we can talk about. So that's just a little bit of what I was thinking. It's a 69-day campaign. Ideally, you want like a year or 2-year campaign, something that we can stick inside and adjust at any given point in time. The tasks that we want to set, we want to make sure that on Salesforce, that every time a day 5 comes, a tasks pop up in Salesforce for that advocate that's actually picking up the phone and calling. So they know that when they get to the office, the first thing that they're going to do is pick up the phone and start calling out our day 5 people, or our day 21, or our day 42 people. So they have all these tasks, and they know what stage this person is in throughout the whole sequence. And then one of the other tasks is a fulfillment email to send to MailLift. And again, you don't have to do it. It's a good thing to do if you really want to sort of amplify this process. You know, let's do that. And then also, just, you know, on one final note, is just educating the staff there about getting people in for testimonials, right? If you see somebody that's happy, that's excited, and they've had some major breakthroughs in their pain, they're feeling less of it, then let's get them on video right there and then. You know, it doesn't have to be get them into the production room and schedule it and wait for Jason. You know, everybody's pretty much got a phone these days, and most of them do have a decent phone. They can just, you know, pull out their phone right there and then, and it's real and it's raw. They're not thinking about it. As they're starting to talk about it, pull out the phone and start to engage with them and get them to share their testimony, because those are the best ones that when you post them on social sites like YouTube or Facebook, those are the ones that make the biggest impact. So I'll send this video over to you really shortly. If you have any questions, let's talk about it tomorrow. I'll get into the next campaign very shortly. Thanks.